I have a small request because everyone is a little bit cold. And this morning, I heard in the taxi a really cool song, and I was so excited coming to studio and this song, have you heard it? And they look at me like, it's already 2 years old. But let's do it for me, okay? Everyone just move a little bit so, and music.
Добрый день, everybody. Слава Украине. Добрый день, everybody.
Actually, to be honest, also, you've been hearing now a lot about how the judges, the experts see and what do they see as a priority on the floor. I'm not going to go into that, but I would like to add one thing. Humor. Honestly, humor. Meaning, of course, we are very connected and very serious about our training, hours of training, the amount of effort you put into it. But why you go to the floor and you perform? And if something goes wrong, it's already wrong. If you treat it with a little bit of lightness, you make a little funny thing about it and keep on going, it actually works better than stress out about it. So, our topic for today, what we chose, we talked about it and all three of us often get this question or willingness from the couple that I want to do more. Yeah? So, question for you, what is more? What more? Right now.
I think you can load to everybody first, but you can speak loud. If you don't understand, you will try to translate, so it's nice to feel that you also communicate back, yeah? Okay? So don't be scared, yeah? So the question was, what is more, yeah, in the dancing? So,
Anything else? So this is more than you did yesterday, or something different more than you did yesterday? Anything else? Personality? Anything else? What, Damir, for you when it comes for lesson? I would say for me often, how can I move more my back? Or how to make more beautiful my leg? For you?
I always think opposite, no? Uh-huh. What is more? Uh-huh. Performing more. Try to perform more. So this is usually what I hear, yeah?
Well, couples many times ask me how I can be more feminine. Like girls ask me how I can be more feminine, and also they ask me often how can we connect more to each other.
All right. So often that's actually a good one. A woman comes to a lesson, teach me to be a woman. How can I be more a woman? or personality. How to teach that? Now, the question what I asked, what we thought would be actually a quite a nice way to get for you to understand how to do more. First of all, what is more? You say more than yesterday, but what more than yesterday? So, how we often is also speed, right? Speed, more, I need to be faster. The answer is variety. If you just do more speed, you will look flat. If you just go too slow, you will look flat, not flat. More back, you will distort your body. The importance in thinking more. What is more? Define what do you want more and how do you get there? How to do more? Because often the more, the answer is not that go faster. Actually, the faster the speed is created in a previous momentum, and the speed is a result. Make sense? So we thought that today we can't, of course, do every detail of what we can do more or less. We chose together one element what we do believe does help you to create variety. And this element is very simple, but if you train this, you master it, and you use it how you need it, it will be your answer. We are going to do a simple thing about transferring weight from foot to foot. So we will start onto the leg. 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay? Now, the point what we want, we're not going to go detail because we want to lead this to you, for you to see how to use this one to make more. We're going to take 3 elements. Point of arrival onto the leg. Point of feeling and sensing to release weight. You recognize we're not talking about pendulum, we're not talking about rotation, not settling, no details. Simply arrival, releasing your weight, redirect, arrival, boom, arrival, boom, boom, now, boom, arrival, redirect. So if you have those 3 elements, what this gives you is a sense of a rhythm that is needed in rumba, in Latin dance overall. This means we will not arrive to the picture everything at once. There is a sense of a rhythm that there are different body parts working, not at the same time, at different times. So we will not get blocked. Can we get that room music, please? Be on the left leg so you can hear me around us. When you hear this music, it also gives you a sense of control.
Adesso arriva
Okay?
apre piano.
All right. So now I appreciate you are doing it quite calmly, and you are kind of experiencing this movement and the direction, and the sense of the not to hit finished movement, but the sense of arrival, release, redirection. So let's add into this more so that we have redirection also to go back. From the left we go and the 3 and the 4. So we go just back and we do 1 handstand. Okay? Vertical line on the spine. Everything works around it.
Arriva apriamo la porta, poi si butta sulle.
Okay? Nice. Now, you may think, how is this getting me to do more? You think, or you already know where we are going with it? Or you have still a question mark? What is more? It's not one direction, it's opposite direction. While the body weight keeps on committing onto the direction that the man has led. So if Damir and Anna show back basic, Petro twist vihit vialo. Was it right?
Yes.
Was it right or not?
Yes, yes.
You're very good teacher, very good teacher. Poruszko. We have layers, big twist into the fan. Otherwise, I don't know how to do that Ukrainian.
The same.
Do it first, kind of a very easy, not so fully, just a sense of arrival.
adesso arriva.
Beautiful. Okay, so you see two dancers working actually not too much, right? You're not really putting much effort. Not yet. But although they don't really even, it's not even, it's like a warm-up. But you already see the beauty of connection, already see the beauty of kuban rumba, which means not stopped, blocked. You see beautiful weight transfer, and you see Damir and Hanna, dancers who they are, in this very simple step pattern. Now, let's try if you would do the same, and just feel, Anna. Damir give you direction, your arrival is there like you do, and you keep on going to the direction as long until he changes you. Beautiful. When she walked into the fan, she walked where Damir gave the direction. Maybe Damir decided, let me give her a little bit more. You did not see Anna going, bah. She was going, that is the beauty of how you do more. Not because you decide to, because you create it and you have an intention. What do you feel, how you do it, when you do it the first and the second, the different.
I think as a dancer, I would like to say a few points that for me helps to do this kind of task. So if we connect, let's say the first version, I always try to think how I move my body inside of my steps. And that, if I'm connected correctly through the frame, and I will read the information. Most time, I also did that mistake. I was busy to try to give her information, to give her more of the direction, more of a lead and everything, and then I lose my action to it. So as a dancer, more for me means more of myself into the action that I'm trying to give, and hope that she will understand what I want. And if she not get what I want, I go back to myself, how I will do that, so that she will get the information, whatever it is.
I think it's very important. I will also speak English just to be in the group. Yeah. So I also can feel the difference in the way Damir is approaching his lead. Yeah. The more he thinks sometimes that he wants to lead me, the less I like it, and the more I am complaining. So it's actually a controversial thing, you know? The more he's thinking about himself, the more I actually enjoy the lead, somehow. And I think this is very important what he just said, and I can just confirm from the female point of view that we don't want a man who is forgetting about his own action and only try to please us and just, you know, be our assistant. We don't want that. We want to share our dancing together with a person who is also dancing and enjoying his movement to the music. That's for sure. So that's my point of view. First one. As a lady dancer, for me it's always important to be able to forget, in a way, the things that I have planned to do, like my directions, my timing. Of course I know my choreography, or even now, of course I know we're going to do back basic and Hanna and Alemana, but the approach when I am actually doing the step, I am trying to really sense the moment when he will change my direction, the moment when he will tell me to turn faster or maybe to turn slower, to take more time, and so on. So to be always open-minded and to be present in that moment, what I'm doing, instead of just do something that I have planned. This is not easy, but if you have this approach for a certain amount of time, I think you get used to this kind of thinking process, and it becomes your habit. So this helps me a lot.
So, the point in this detail, what we went into, arrival, release, and redirection. You see the connection on what was the feeling between Damir and Hanna, what they just said. Basically, he does action, all the mechanics are there. But there is a purpose. The purpose of his action or his weight change is not because it's supposed to be like that, because of my timing, because I want to do more of body, but the purpose is to give an information to Hanna, to what direction to go and on what speed to go, and to be very effective on the moment he feels she's just reaching the maximum, and he gives a new direction. So it never ends up into a blocked movement. And that always is translated. Guys say, oh, but she's so heavy. And I look at the girl and she's very tiny. How can she be heavy? That translation is not really heavy, but truly guy feels it as heavy. But girls, translations, next time you hear you are heavy, click, it means I am in one block, so my body feels heavy, hard, stiff. The other thing is that now, when you create this, and if you start to think all the details, what you want to do, actually nothing comes out of it. You have to choose few priorities. One that never goes out of fashion is arrival onto the leg. But how you arrive depends on your work on the previous step. Can you do one more time without music and just feel like, give the sense of the rhythm in your body, and let's see what it comes from. Incredible. Watching this, I don't look at technique or point or detail or how much body, but there is a rhythm that is visible without music because it's between the two bodies, the way they answer, they respond to each other. And also what you sense when can you do that one more time? On the moment when Damir decides, there is an intention. There is an intention when he's gonna move. But she is there and she's waiting wanting to move. And she accepts and she uses it. He listens to that and works with it. About you recognizing the details of arrival, release, redirection, that's a simplicity. But yet when you dance with your partner, it's about communication. It's wanting to be led and it's wanting to lead, not because you have to, but because he's looking at her and see like, what I'm going to do with her now. Let's see what happens when I do that. Maybe, like you said, I hope she's gonna respond. She will, for sure. There's gonna be a response, but maybe not what he thought would be a response. Yeah, but that's not wrong. That is the beauty of it, because she gives back to him, like, look what you're gonna do with this now, in a way. So it's communication. There are rules that you don't break, but within those rules, when you give freedom and you actually play with that body weight, sharing body weight with each other, magic happens, absolutely happens. Let's everyone try. If you are alone, do just the basic in the band. If you have a partner, take your partner.
Music.
Yeah. There's gonna be music. So we get into back basic, we didn't think through. We do into fan, from fan into hockey stick, so we are back into start with it. And you can just take space a little bit more, and let's us also, let's see everyone here, yeah? So take space, please. Yes.
Hockey stick.
And again. Take space for yourself.
So se puoi farlo, non lasciarlo soffrire, l'importante è finire. Adesso volta la faccia. Questa è l'ultima volta che lo lascio morire. E poi ha talento da grande.
Okay. I will give you one task only for the men. So ladies, just step a little bit back, and I will challenge our guys here. No. I start to dance differently when my coach said to me that I have to learn all the steps that lady is doing. So I will ask you, and you do now, lady steps. Okay? You don't need to be feminine, it's not about that, but you have to be direction of the lady steps with the music. Okay? Because if you don't know the lady step, you can't lead it. Yeah? Right. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4.
Adesso
3, 4. 2,
arriva
2, hockey stick. 2, 3, 4.
apriamo la porta, poi si butta sul letto.
4, 3, 4. So now when you know the steps. So, yeah? Now when you know the steps, think about your right arm, how it's connected to the lady, and where it has to go according to do those steps correct. Yeah? So that your body weight and commitment could be the best way to do it. Yeah? Why I'm saying that? Because usually you have a problem out of the back, yeah? Because the pocket is up, and then it's a problem. Yeah? You're turning her too early. So think where is her hand has to be according that she can dance those steps as best possible way to do that. Okay?
Can you do that again? Just that what you just showed with the arm. Look also, guys, look at Damir's body. He does action, not full-on action, but action, which has a purpose. Action. And now look at his body. Is it flat? It's not. It's giving direction on the body. There is a sense of awareness that he wants to get the girl realize the direction. So now, when you dance, you have your arm, guys, but also think about at what time the change of direction has to happen. It's too late when she has to change. The information through your body goes to her earlier. And there we come into the weight, body weight. You are not with your body weight with the same place as the lady. You are more committed to give the new direction, or back, forward, chains, round, but you have to be efficient when. Try. Now with the girls. Let's try without music now, yeah? Wait, let's do everyone together so we can kind of see. Just stand there ready. And now when you stand on, ladies, on your right foot, nothing information is yet given. So feel that you meet with your body weight the guy, your partner, and the hand where you touch is the point where the information is shared. 2, 3, and 4, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, the 3, and 4. I quite nice, but I would still be happy to see. Remember what Anna said, that we, as women, we are not happy about that you babysit us to the step. We already get the information, and we as women want to feel the step the way we sense that. So do not do all the work. You give guidance, you give them information, and receive it as well. The information efficient. Cannot be any question mark. Efficient. The time and direction. 2 things. No? Try again. Two and 3 and 4, and 2 and 3 and 4, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Nice. The thing is, what I feel, tell me if you agree with me. When I see now the movement of your body is actually more beautiful, I see kuban rumba, I don't see fixed positions. But the moments, ladies, for example, before you walk, or when you walk onto the walk before the hip twist, many of you just do the 4. So many of you are walking and then you already start to think. Now, the point here, connection without you actually even thinking the connection. Your information from back basic was to go forward. So if the change doesn't happen, you keep on going forward until the change happens. Try that. This is for the ladies. Two and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4.
I still see a few moments that Hanna mentioned in the ladies' steps when you think you are still going where your partner led you before, but actually you're already going in the next direction. The first one is this one, and 2 and how far I can go into my hip without being heavy for my partner, yeah? But without already doing that in order to go out of this step. So 2 and up, 3. Now I did it by myself. Did you see the difference? So if I'm continuing here, 2, and I'm continuing I'm continuing as much as I can into that direction without thinking into the next. Or I'm continuing to the back in order to push myself out. Yeah? This I would do if I would be doing by myself. 2 and up, 3. I would push myself out from my foot in order to have a nice movement, to not be stuck. Yeah? But when I'm dancing with him, this only happens after I get the sign from him to change direction, not on the timing on 2 and, or not when I am finished. I am finished, yes, but only when he really gives me that sign is when I'm activating myself. Yeah? So this is the first moment here. Not easy to dance with this microphone. So, 2, and I'm waiting, and when you give me, come on, and then I will activate myself. Yeah? And then another one is here in the hockey stick for 1, already here. 2 and 3. I see many times 3. You think you're doing some kind of shape or something like that, but this doesn't help the man. My job is to travel forwards until I cannot travel forward anymore. So I try to make it a little bit difficult for my partner. Yeah? He likes the challenge. So I'm going forward, even though my upper body is already being turned, I'm still resisting with my lower back and turn at the very last moment. You understand? And another one that I don't want to see is here. Then I cannot do what I just said for sure. Yeah? Now I'm already in the wrong position. So it's very important to bring this hand always in front of my body. Even when I change direction from here, I still keep it in front of my body. This is my arm. It's not his responsibility. My arm will be always in front. And here, when I'm continuing, he is putting this arm on my shoulder. And now, my responsibility is to keep going. One more step, yeah? To keep going, before he really turns me. Okay?
Can you show the last step when you keep going, give a challenge for Damir? What is the name of that step? It is forward, walk, turning. Not forward, walk, turn. Turning. This means, can you do it together? So you recognize how the mechanics support the partnering as well. There is a forward walk. There is forward walk normal. A second, which is forward walk turning, starts as a forward walk, goes into turning. So, forward walk, turning. So your body becomes more element of not direction, but you sense the direction is a forward walk, but your body, and this, so the rhythm continues. And Damir feels happy because he feels that the body he's dancing with and guiding, it is responding to him and is not blocking him.
Good. So now man point of view. Yeah. In that moment of a back replace, I take it as a double lead, I call it. First is a lead where I want that she is stop moving backward, and then I'm listening to her. I'm listening how much she can give me of the back leg, how much today she wants to do that. And then it's a redirection of the change of the weight. So I'm not in the moment of stopping and redirecting. Yeah? So there is always a little gap in between that I give a room to the lady to express herself. Yeah? So I can't lead everything. I can only lead the change of direction. So for me, I give, I listen. And then I give again, and I listen, give again, and I give information. You are not going back anymore, and then I listen what she will do on the end of my arm. So those things in my head, yeah? So I'm not just leading, everything deciding, but I'm leading and listening at the same time, yeah?
That one is the part that what Anna said, that we don't need to have you put us into full extent listening or receiving or watching what she's gonna do with it, giving her a time to settle. That is a very beautiful moment, and I would say, and I think we all agree, very, very much neglected nowadays, especially on the competition floor. This makes the dance look more. What we do now, when you do a little bit on overbalance, do we have time? We have few minutes. Now, there is a part of Damir and Hanna choreography, and now you see that they will use the body weight fuller, even to the extent of overbalance. But when you look at it, you will not see any uncomfortable moments, because there is a clarity of the rhythm in between them two. They don't both want to go to the same picture. There is someone who is creating, someone responding, and the creator responds to what he just created. Conversation, basically.
Adesso arriva lui, apre piano la porta, poi si
The beauty is that we will receive a visual picture, but when they have worked, is already before the picture is what we see or what we visually see. It's being created by him sensing her body weight. Of course, Anna responded to that, but in a way she feels to respond. But behind everything is the sense of knowledge of where is your arrival point and how you're gonna use your body after that. And purpose for that is what you're gonna create from it. You're not wanting to go to the picture. Can you do that again and just go a little bit further over us? Just like go. Now we give it a safe place. If it doesn't work, I don't mind. But just like get there.
apre piano la porta, poi si butta sul letto, ad un tratto io sento afferrarmi le mani, le mie gambe tremare, e poi
sensitivity, speed, body action, connection, feeling. Not once we worked body action, speed, feeling. Simple advice. Just hold it a little by, just feel where it wants to go, where it gives her space to go, and the trust that he is going to take her to the next direction.
Is there to say thank you for such a warm welcome. This is the subject that is very dear to us, that we are very passionate about. Hope that we could inspire you with these ideas and take it and then develop it into your own idea. Yeah, I would really not like you to just copy what we did, or if we say something that this is right, try to think if you are also on the same page, if you also believe in the same ideas, that maybe you can develop these ideas further in your dancing, just to try to step up a little bit from your own perspective. What is the body weight for you? What is partnering for you? And then I think you're the champions.
A huge thank you. There are a big Ukrainian dancing family here, and two guys, these two, they get things going a lot. Things are happening. I would like to really sincerely give you a thank you very much and appreciation. Honestly, the work that goes behind to be able to have us three at the same time here, and to have you guys, and the beauty of having the Ukrainian teachers and judges and sharing this all. And that someone needs to be a driving force for this to happen. There is a platform where we can build it, and together we can build and build and build and receive a common goal in a good feeling that we did it, and we are together, razom poparam, and yamaskohayu, and thank you, truly, you two, Anton and Poroshko, for giving us a chance to be here.
Давайте зробимо класне фото разом.